Okay, I'm back. So I want to make this video. It's an important video. Well, all my videos is important, but this is a real important one. And this is for the men and women. I mean, y'all can learn something from this too, for sure. And this can definitely help. I wish women would listen to this because this is something that y'all don't realize that y'all are doing. Well, y'all realize that y'all are doing it. Y'all just don't care. So men, we gotta take in mind, and we gotta know this going into relationships, going into marriages, no, going into dealing with women. You always have to keep this in mind, and I don't understand why more men don't keep this in mind. And that's the simple fact of, like the title says, women leave relationships. So let's get into it. I think they said, what is it, 70% of women file for divorce. We know women initiate most breakups. Men or women can't even deny that women do the breaking up. So keeping that in a man mind, it's like, why men, why are we signing up to get left? Like, why are we signing up knowing that the woman is 9 times out of 10 gonna leave? And women don't care. Like, this is the thing that made me make this video and made me realize, because like I said in another video, I ended up talking to this dude, baby mama, and I didn't even know. And he was blowing up her phone, crying. And as he blowing up the phone, she answered the phone, cussed him out, hung up, and then started giving me head. It's like, just like real careless. Then he calling back. She like ignore his calls. And it's like she got turned on by ignoring him and basically not answering the phone. And this is not the first time that this happened. And this is why I be telling men is that there's a lot of scandalous women out here. Not all. I'm not even gonna get into that. Like we just said this a million times. There's no all in anything. Of course, 100% millions of women are not all the same. We speak in majority. So that's who this video for. If you think it's a small percentage, even though 70% of women file for divorce and most women file for breakups, you can believe what you want. Because the theme is that women just don't care. And I know women gonna say that they got a reason for breaking up, they doing the right thing, and they justify and stuff like that. I will say to a certain degree they are right, because I do tell men this is that as men, we need to start realizing when the relationship is bad and start leaving, like women do. Women, when they not happy or they sense that things is going left, they start lining up the replacement and they get out of the relationship. Men, due to duty and loyalty, because men are big on loyalty, even though there's problems, men are more likely to stick around. Women don't believe in loyalty like we do. They believe in making themselves happy. So if you know that as a man, how can you be blind? Like, how can you be blind and go into it knowing, thinking that she's gonna be for me and she's gonna ride for me? And that's it. And another thing is what messes me up is that we all done been through this. A woman act like she love you. A woman can tell you she love you, have your baby, tell you the best in the world. Just be so in love with you one day, then the next day or the next week or whenever, she act like she don't even know you. So many men have went through that in divorce. Like they divorced their wife, and then it's like, I never even knew my wife at all. Like, when a breakup happens, she act like he's the enemy. Most of the time, divorces and stuff, and even relationships at the end, it turn into like bitterness and like you enemies because women just don't care. But the most like they just don't care. They don't care about you losing half your stuff. They don't care about you not seeing your kid. They don't care. All they care about is their happiness. And that's cool. Like I said, I can't even fully fault women for that. But as men, we need to start valuing our happiness just as much as they value their happiness. That's what I'm getting at. And we need to stop looking past her mistakes, because that's what we'll do. We'll look past her mistakes. We'll look past the fact that we not happy. We'll look past the fact that she not giving us sex or not or nagging all the time. We'll look past that and stay with her and make it work. Women not doing that. They don't give us the same leniency as we give them. They don't. And the one and I hate to get into this because I always got to break it up, but it is true. 'Cause I know women gonna say, yes, we do deal with men bullshit, and we deal with the cheating, and we deal with this, and we deal with that. And that's twofold. One, men, we already know, and we admit it. It is what it is that y'all will take shit and y'all will stick by the wrong man. Like y'all will stick by a jailbird or a drug dealer or something like it just the real and it's just what it is. Like y'all will stick by the ain't the men that y'all shouldn't be sticking by, but the men that y'all should be sticking by, y'all won't stick by him. The good man, the hardworking man, the man who your husband who been providing, the good father, like that, none of that really matters to you. And then two is that women, y'all will take something, but either A, if y'all do taking it, y'all always plotting and strategizing. There's always something behind that. Like women just don't, okay, you cheated or you did something I don't like, I'm just gonna let it go. She either gonna keep on bringing it up or she gonna get her get back, which I've seen a lot. Like, women that stay with you after you cheat, but they gonna cheat back. Or they feel like, and then it all matters too, because not like I said, not every woman and not all women are the same. Of course, there are some women who stick in bad relationships, who been with men who shouldn't have. They're still 30, because like I said, there's 70% of women file for divorce. There still is 30% of men who does file for divorce. So it's not clear cut black and white every single woman. Like I said, we speaking in the majority, and the majority of the time, women gonna leave a relationship and they just don't care. Like I just seen dudes like beg, like literally begging, please, baby, I promise, I'm sorry, I'll change. And that's another thing is that, like women don't be like when like the R. Kelly song, when the woman's fed up, like it's literally nothing that you can do about it. Literally, like you could beg, you could plead, you could try to change. The women just don't care. And they can be cold-hearted with it. They can just be just cutthroat with it. Like, block your number. You come home, all the stuff is gone from the house. Like, like just cutthroat, not answering the phone, like just don't care for real. So as men, I just don't see, like, especially getting married, I don't see how any man could get married. It's just not beneficial. Like you will literally be doing it to appease her, unless of course she makes more money than you, or maybe y'all make like around the same amount or something like that, and y'all could get tax breaks and all that type of stuff. But that I got a text. Yeah, but dang, I hate when that happens. Yeah, I done lost my train of thought. But I was basically saying is that uh because we talking about women lead relationships. So yeah, oh, about getting married. Yeah, women always leave. Women majority of the time leave the marriage. So it's like, men, why are we getting married? Like 9 times out of 10, she's going to file for divorce. 9 times out of 10, we gonna pay alimony and child support. So it's like, what is the benefits? And then men, this is the thing. Men need to stop thinking. Y'all need to stop thinking like women. Women think that they can change men. And that's why women always get bit in the ass. Women always think they could change the cheater, the drug dealer, the criminal. Oh, I can change him. I can make a bad guy good. And that always end up failing them. We need to stop thinking that we could change a girl and make her into what we want to be. Like, I believe in the saying, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. I've been saying that since the beginning of time. You cannot turn a hoe into a housewife. Kanye had to learn that the hard way. And when Kanye broke up from Kim Kardashian, I'm like, there you go. Because people were trying to hang on to that. Well, Kanye wiped up Kim. Yeah, we see how that ended up going. And she had to do right away. That's why you can't turn the hoe into a housewife. But then you can't listen to women, because some women say, oh, I don't do, I'll be submissive when I'm in a relationship or when I'm married, or I'll cook when I'm married, or I'll do this when I'm married. It's either who you is or who you ain't. Like you should cook just because you like to cook. You should be having sex just because you like to have sex. You should be submissive just because you submissive. They shouldn't take that. That should be who you is as a person, because that basically means you doing it under certain circumstances. To where, okay, if this happened, this will happen. Then it turns into a negotiation relationship. And who wants to be in that? So yeah, so I just wanted to make this video because I just realized that, like, women just don't care, and men be putting they all a lot of times into the relationship. Like men get devastated. That's why men commit suicide more behind relationship. Like women move on quickly, and the reason why women leave, getting into I guess the important part, reason why women leave relationships so easy is because one, we already know they got options. They got more options than men do, than we do. So they always know it's another sucker. There's another guy. There's always somebody else. They always think the grass is greener on the other side. A lot of men, especially if you're the average man, it's hard for you to get women. So you try to hold on to the one woman that you got. And that's what messed a lot of men up, is that we get this one woman, we really like her, she doing everything, and then we get the one itis and try to hold on to her, and you end up losing her anyway. And this is why a part of the reason why men cheat and still date around and women don't want to accept and understand this is that you can't put all of your eggs in one basket with women. You can't give your all to a woman and dedicate your all to a woman and just think that we gonna live happily ever after. You have to keep your options open, because when it ends, the men, we have a harder time rebounding than women do. We gotta talk to women, find a woman, go out on dates and do all of that shit. Women just gotta go to their DMs or whoever they already probably didn't had in the background, or ex that still wanna fuck them. Like, it's easy for them to move on. That's why. Then in marriage, it's like, okay, I know I'm gonna get the money, I'm gonna get child support and spousal support. Why not leave? I'm still, when I'm still gonna be financially secure, and I know I can find another cent or another man, period, that's gonna take care of me and that's gonna be there. And that's why I be telling men is that that's the main reason why women is the way that they is because they always know it's another man available for them. There's always gonna be another sucker there. There's always gonna be somebody who gonna overlook her mistakes and stuff. So that's why women just, that's the number one reason I believe that women just don't care and leave relationships and don't give a fuck. That's the number one reason, is because I truly believe that they know that there's always another sucker. There's always somebody there that's gonna come along and and save them basically. They never short on men. And then two, like society pushes that for them. Like I said, with child support, spousal support, they know they're gonna get money. Women have a better support system. So it's just like they just don't care. And I just really believe that women just don't care about men like that. Like for the most part, like they look at most of us as disposable. That's what y'all don't understand, is that most women just look at, oh, he just a dick or he just a man. Like they don't even look at us a lot as humans. Like it's messed up to say, but a lot of women don't. They don't even look at us like we human. They just look at us like, oh, there goes somebody I could get money from, or there goes some dick. Like, like they don't even care about our feelings like that or look at us like that. Because I don't know if it's because society taught women that men don't got emotions like that or what, but they don't care. So women is all about their happiness. As men, you got to realize that, and you got to stop thinking that this gonna last forever and you overlooking her problems. Like you gotta, because it's been a lot of time, and I didn't have this happen to me, to where I knew I should have broke up with a girl. I should have left her ass, but I gave her the benefit of the doubt and stayed with her just for only her to leave me when I do something she don't like or did something that she didn't like. So it's like, damn, I should have just left your ass when you did something that I didn't like, but I don't get the same benefit. And that's how women is, literally. So, this not nothing to bash women. It's just the facts. Y'all do leave relationships majority of the time. Y'all know y'all do. Y'all just try to justify and say it's the right thing to do and all of that. But y'all know y'all not perfect. There's a lot of times that men could have left y'all. But like I said, we tend to put up with y'all bullshit and be understanding with y'all. Y'all don't give us the same benefit of the doubt for real. So that's just my thoughts. I just wanted to make this video real quick and, just talk to the men, because I just see it too many times. Like women just be quick to ghost. We know women known for flaking. Like women just don't give a fuck. And that's why I tell men, I guess I'm gonna end it with this. And women can feel how they want to feel. Don't feel bad when you don't feel bad for leaving a relationship. Don't feel bad for cheating. Don't feel bad for doing you. Don't feel bad for nothing that you do, because women ain't gonna feel bad when they do it to you. Or women don't feel bad when they do it to us. When women cheat, they don't be giving a fuck. When women leave a relationship and leave men heartbroken, they don't care. They care about their happiness. So as a man, start caring about your happiness. I'm out.